It's rolling.
Start in French. Bienvenue les gars. This is Farhan. He's one of the most actually badass guy I've ever met. PhD in science, I think, neuroscience. So super hardworking, hustler, killing it in the game. He's coming up with a new insight on testosterone. Actually, I'm gonna check my testosterone wherever when I'm back in Paris, and doing a vasectomy too. I was talking about that with Derek. And
you're doing all good things at the same time.
Exactly, and he have a new package to offer. He have a new book. He's gonna talk about that. This is super solid because, as you know, I'm pretty dictator on the inner circle of Paris. Like not everyone get to talk on the group, not everyone get to enter the group. So if these guys enter it, it's pretty fucking solid. So let's start with just a simple question. Why most guys, just a quick answer, most guys don't have enough testosterone? Like, give a quick like insight on it.
Yeah, well, before I do that, merci beaucoup. Yes, sir.
You're welcome.
You're an awesome guy, man. Yeah, so je suis de Montréal, so you know I know a little bit of French, but yeah, I met Yasser in Vegas. He's an amazing guy, so thanks a lot for having me here, man. You've given me so much value in field. just your aggressiveness and just your insights are phenomenal, man. So gratitude is both ways.
Yeah.
Right.
You're welcome, man.
So the main insight on testosterone is that because of modern society, testosterone is depleting in men. So 1 to 2% every year, your testosterone is going to go down after the age of 30. Now I don't know how many of you are 30 or above.
Some of them, a lot of them actually.
A lot of them are, and it doesn't even matter because what's happening is even if you're under 30, you have significantly lower testosterone than your dad, and your dad had significantly lower testosterone than his dad or your grandfather. Now, why is it even important, right? Some people might be listening like, what is this testosterone thing? Testosterone is the man hormone. Just like in women, it's estrogen. That's what produces the boobs. In men, it's known as testosterone. It is what is responsible for making sperm. It is responsible for erections, for having sex drive, for having confidence in field. Also to have energy levels, so you can last, till 5 a.m., 6 a.m. and approach 1,000 girls at night if you need to. Right? Like we do with Derek. Right? So, I mean, it's important for all masculine features. It's hair growth, bone density, muscle mass, getting rid of your bitch tits, getting rid of your belly. All of that, testosterone is the major hormone that regulates these masculine features, but it is going down in men. Why?
Yeah.
So one is because we just have a shitty lifestyle. We don't eat the foods that regulate testosterone in a high level. Probably, right? Yeah. The other thing is we don't do exercises that are for testosterone boosting. Okay. Rather, a lot of people, especially like cardio, a lot of people do cardio, which will actually decrease testosterone, which is like unbelievable. I'll get into a little bit of that if you like.
Yeah, the exercise part, because a lot of guys actually on my groups they go sport, like on the sports side, business. Good. Sports, they go super hard. So
okay, cool.
Yeah.
So going super hard is okay. It's just like you don't want to go for too long. That's one thing. The second thing is when you're doing cardio, don't just like jog like for 45 minutes to an hour. I see a lot of these people at the gym. It's like horrible.
I hate this shit.
And especially like marathon runners, people who run long distances, these people have low testosterone, a lot of them. I mean,
you can tell, these muscles, super things, they look feminine a bit.
That's exactly right. So the main exercises for boosting testosterone are those that use big muscle groups, right? So deadlifts, squats, lunges, pull-ups, right? These exercises will use these like your quads, your glute max, right? Your butt, all of these big muscles, your lats, and that is how you will boost testosterone. And a lot of people don't do that because they are actually not aware of it, or they just don't have time, and they'd rather play video games and jerk off.
Yeah, fucking loser. But anyway, another question I have for testosterone is that you were talking about something that was striking a chord with me and another guy in the crowd in the summit, because he was speaking at the Winter Summit. Link is right there. And Dr. Testosterone, you were talking about the fact that when you are competitive and you win, winning actually produces testosterone.
Oh yeah.
This shit is pretty crazy.
That's crazy, yeah. So there's a book called The Winner Effect. One of my colleagues, also a neuroscientist, wrote it. His name is Ian Robertson, super awesome guy. He's written other books too. But this particular one, he talks about when you win something, your brain chemistry will change and there will be a little spike in testosterone levels.
Okay.
Now, if you keep winning in life, right? Now, I don't mean just winning in sports or something like that.
Business
it's
venture.
internal winning, right? So one simple winning is, in my, the package we talked about. So I have multiple packages for RSD students only.
Yeah.
Exclusively for RSD students. In those packages, I talk about the importance of drinking water.
Okay.
Right? So if you're drinking water, you will be able to digest the foods that you're actually eating, absorb the foods that you're actually eating. And when I first started drinking water, I had this app, and I would put these little tick marks.
Okay, yeah.
For every 250 milliliter of water.
Perfectionist right there.
Right? And each tick mark for me is a win.
Okay, yeah.
Right? So there was a little bit of testosterone spike every time I won, which was drinking 250 milliliters of water.
Yeah.
Right? So give yourself these winning
effects.
Yeah, during the day.
Yeah, I got you.
Right? During the day. If you're waking up in the morning and you're writing your goals down, you're doing an affirmation, incantation, that's a win.
Yeah.
Take it as a win and have that boost your testosterone. And that's going to go on for days. It's not just like for 2 seconds.
No, I mean, the thing is that it was like, to wrap it up, is that
yeah, man.
You were talking about during your introduction of the speech that we go super hard out there, like most of my guys in the group. And you don't understand why you still have sometimes this feeling of, especially the no boner, which is fucking crazy. Like the no boner is fucking crazy. Like you meet so many people, guys, girls, and you see like super hot girl and no boner. Like you see guys, they come to you and you ask them, dude, like you are physically escalating, and you ask him, so you were aroused? He's like, no, whatever. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
Like, grabbing, and you know we grind, you know we physically escalate.
I mean, that's everything.
Ain't no touch on the shoulder. And this shit is the claw. And it was like revealing for you, from you, that you were saying that lack of testosterone actually is the problem. Like when you physically escalate and there is no bonus, there is like, especially when you have a fucking cutie, you have to feel the fucking arousing.
Absolutely. Just last night I recorded a video for Jeffy, and that's all we talked about.
Yeah, he's
like
on it.
Boners and fucking like it was unbelievable.
He's on it.
Right?
Jeffy's on it.
It was because the first time I realized the importance of boners at clubs was at a Jeffy boot camp. I was assisting him, I filmed him, and then at the end it was like, he goes on for hours till 7 a.m. So during that crazy time, he was talking about, hey man, it was Evil Stifler was there too. So he's like, hey, he was talking to a student. So did you have a boner? Did she feel hard on you? That kind of thing. And the student's like, no. It was like, well, how is she gonna know you like her?
That's huge.
Physically.
That's huge.
And how is she gonna know that you're gonna satisfy her later? She's not gonna know that. There's no there's no sign. There's no signal. It's an honest signal, right? A boner is a fucking honest signal. As on fuck all the peacock shit. A boner is the most honest thing.
Sean boner, man.
You wanna be honest? Have a boner.
Have a boner, man.
Right?
Yeah.
So Jeffy taught me about that. So when I first started, this was 2.5 years ago, I had crazy low testosterone. I had the testosterone of an 82-year-old man.
Yeah.
Right? I was like fat. I had this belly sticking out. I lost 27 pounds of body fat. Right? Over like a span of 6 months.
Shit.
Right? And this is all explained in my package. Right? So for RSD students, what I'm giving away is, first of all, a free book. Okay. Right? So all you have to do is go to www.doctestosterone.com. Doc is D-O-C.
The link is right there. If you send me the video, I can edit it. I put the link right there.
Absolutely. And it's /RSD. So make sure you do /RSD, doctestosterone.com/RSD. You'll get a free ebook. That's my first book. It's the 3rd edition, so I've been refining it. It's the 5 factors killing your testosterone and how to fix them today. So it's like free stuff. Really amazing book. You'll get a lot of value from it. And then I also have packages available, and you'll learn more about that once you sign on, and you'll learn. And a lot of masterminds I've recorded with fitness celebrities, with even all with the RSD instructors, guys, right? How do they have high testosterone? What do they do in field? How do they eat? Like, I'm asking RSD instructors what the fuck they eat. How do they exercise? What is their sleep schedule? None of this shit is available on YouTube. None of it's available on anywhere on the internet, and it's amazing for you guys, for pickup guys. It is the perfect way to eat, exercise, and sleep.
I think this part that I'm gonna wrap it up. This part is huge, because even at the summit, you look at most guys, and you compare them to guys, I'm gonna say like elite guys, like arrogant, like a motherfucker. That's,
yeah.
You feel like we are sexually comfortable, you know what I'm saying? Most of the guys, well, they're super young, but even like the vibe, you feel like it's very boyish. It's very, there is no boner. You look at them, it's like weak, meek motherfucker. So when they step up to the girl, actually it even come across. Whereas the guys like us, where the boner is actually there, even in the way like we dress, actually it expresses.
We have
all.
a boner right now.
Exactly. But yeah, this shit is huge. I think this shit is huge. So usually the little guys like Jeffrey Owen, who like fucking raccoon, who hunt girls don't fucking stop, they have boner by default. But if you go super hardcore, which most of you do, and you have like, I heard like no boner during the whole night. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about, man? So this shit is super huge. Like nutrition is linked. Also, I recommend Farhan personally, not because he want to promote or whatever. Otherwise, I would not done the video with him. Is because his work ethic is really second to none, even before LSD. Like the dude, he have a PhD in neurotechnoscience, I don't know what. So this stuff is pretty high level. He travel all the way. The drive is insane. I mean, the dude, he stopped for working for LSD. The next day, he were with Elliot House.
Yeah.
So no time. Like I vibe a lot with this type of guy. That's why I think you hang out with Derek. You talk about the winner effect.
For real.
That's Derek right there. So yeah, if you take your boner and your dick seriously, you should check Dr. Testosterone, guys. See you later.